Okay, hi. Today we want to talk about report. Okay, before I start, I want to come back to this and refresh your memory a little bit. Okay, or maybe if you didn't know, then I want to talk a little bit about the type of writing that we talked about before this. Okay, so before this we talked about article, and I told you that different types of writing, they have different types of language, right? And then depending on the question, okay, how formal and how informal the language can be. Sometimes it's very formal because it's very serious. It's something that's very serious. Okay. But sometimes it's not formal because we write letter for our friends. But when we write letter to our uncle, then it's a bit more serious, right? So today we want to talk about report, right? So we have many types of reports. It can be class trip, it can be a meeting. So I want you to just um, keep it in your mind that we have different types of language. We have formal language, we have informal language. So report, what kind of language do we use? That's something that we want to find out today. Okay, so let's jump into it. Okay, first of all, we want to understand what is report. So the most basic way to understand it is when there's an accident, okay, we want to report to the police. So we make a report at the police station, okay? And then we have ceremony like graduasi or majlis penyampaian hadiah. So when all of these happened already, okay, when it's finished, then we want to write a report, and then we want to give it to our teacher, our club teacher. So we want to do that. Okay. Sometimes it's trip. We go for a class trip, then we come back, then we write a report to our teacher. We want to list down what happened, and then what you did at during the trip. So it's the same thing for campaign, for meeting. You have a program, you finish the program, and then you want to report it to someone that is above you, yang lagi power lah. For example, your teacher, your principal, your mentor, your supervisor, all these people. Okay, workshop is not yang buat kereta punya. Workshop is like a course. You go to learn maybe 1 or 2 days. You come back and then you write a report about what happened. What did you learn? What did you get? Okay, all these are reports. So in SPM, we have a lot of different types of reports, right? Oh, sorry. And why I need to tell you this, because it's important to know that different reports, sometimes they have different formats. Okay. Some of the most common ones are society and school. Like just now, like I said, you go for your class trip, you go for your club trip, you go for a competition, you go for a meeting. Okay, you can write to your club, you can write to your teacher, and then you can also write to your principal. Okay, for example, you are the pengawas, you are the prefect, head prefect. Okay, there is a fight maybe in the canteen. So you want your principal will ask you to write a report and then give it to him. So you need to know how to write the report. Okay, and then we also have a police report. Police report where you report something, so they take your statement. Okay, after that we have book report. This is a review where you talk about a book. What is the story of the book? What is the synopsis? Um, uh, who wrote? Who's the author? All this is that you finish reading a book and then you want to report it to someone else so that they know about the book. Then you have news. News is pretty straightforward, easy one. Newspaper, you see report, you see the report. Oh, Kota Kinabalu 12 Jun. Okay. And then you read about what happened. Again, it's talking about what has already happened. So report, the basic idea is you are telling something that has already happened in the past. Okay? So you want to keep that in mind. You are reporting something that's already happened. Okay? But we don't know what kind of language we need to use. Okay? How serious is this? How formal is this? How formal is a report for school? How formal is everything here? Okay, but today I'm not going to talk about all. I'm just going to focus on some of it. Okay, so I don't confuse you, right? So normally, teacher will jump into the format now. But before I show you some of the formats, okay, I want you to take a look at the real life punya report. Okay, this one. Maybe it's a bit too small. Let me see. Okay, 1 second. Okay, this is a police report, a real one, yeah, but I don't know whose one. I just took it from the internet. Okay, but what is really important is I want you to look at the format here, the real life format. So let me get a pen. Okay, so you can see that it's a police report. Okay, report police. Okay, we want to look at the kind of format that they use here. So you can see, maybe it's a bit blurry, but I'll read it to you. Okay, ada balai, daerah, contingent, all these. And we can tell from here, okay, we can tell from here, this is about the place. Tempat dia di mana. Right, so we know this is about the place. And now we have the tarik. Then we have date. We have waktu, time, right? Bahasa diterima. So overall, this is a very detailed, sangat detail punya report, because this is memang for police, okay? But if we take the main thing, we can find place, we have date, we have time, and then these are the name, okay? The name of the orang yang buat laporan tu. Okay? Oh, this one yang penerima. So actually, okay, penerima. So to who, yang kepada siapa punya. Okay, yang diterima. Yang from who, this one. Okay, yang from who. Right, so you have, ini orang dia lapor kepada this one, maybe it's a sergeant kah, police kah. Okay, so you have a to kepada siapa, dari siapa. Ni pengadu dia. And then all these details are nombor, kad pengenalan, everything. Okay, Of course, you don't need it in SPM lah. Okay, but we take the important one, right? Okay, and then these semua di atas are the details first, right? And then we're gonna look at the content. So we can tell these will be our format. Okay, agak just keep that in mind first. Okay, bukan semua all the time, but some of these we will need it in our format. So I don't need you to die remember. Tidak payah hafal. So it's very natural. When you know it's a report, because you are reporting something kan, so dia punya setting is more serious and you need to tell lah di mana, apa, hari dia apa, waktu dia apa. Then of course you need some names because you are reporting to who, so people need to know, right? So all these will be in a part of the formats, right? Okay. Now we want to move on to the language. Dia punya isi dia. So I'll clear this. I'll move down to this part. Okay, maybe it's a bit too small, but I will read it to you. Let me just see if I can. Even if I zoom in, it's gonna be blurrish. Okay, keep it this way lah. Right, so this is dia punya isi kandungan dia. Right, I want you to just go through with me, and then I want you to think, bahasa dia formal kah, tidak formal? Dan apa ciri-ciri ayat dia? Okay, what is so different about the type of language that reports use? Okay, right. So pengadu menyatakan, okay, report ini ditaip seperti mana yang diberitahu oleh pengadu. Okay, so this one will be the content. Okay, sinilah sampai sini. Okay, so pada 5 Mei 2013, jam lebih kurang masa ini, saya telah pergi mengundi di sekolah rendah Pandan Perdana untuk membuang undi. Dan semasa mau mengundi, jari saya telah dicalit dengan dakwat kekal oleh petugas SPR di saluran 3. Keesokan harinya pada 6 Mei 2013, jam lebih kurang 3 petang, saya dapati dakwat yang dicalit tersebut telah hilang. Tujuan buat laporan untuk rekod, datang balai buat laporan, sekian laporan saya. Okay. We don't care lah apa yang cerita dia, tapi lebih fokus kepada cara-cara ayat dia. Okay? Okay, I want you to see. Is there any ayat-ayat yang macam what we will say yang bahasa pasar, okay? Yang bahasa pasar ataupun yang informal, yang yo what's up, or you say, or maybe hey, you know, or maybe oh my god, you know, that kind of language. Okay, tiada kan? So in a report, people don't use informal language. People use very baku punya bahasa. Okay, and it's the same thing for English. We want to be serious. Okay, and then they are very detailed in terms of, okay, pada masa ini apa yang telah berlaku, and then pada masa ini apa yang telah berlaku. So it's very straightforward, straightforward. Tiada pusing-pusing punya, tiada bunga-bunga punya bahasa. It's very straightforward. Okay. Lurus. Okay, and not too much of yang macam mana. Okay, for example, if you write a story, then you say, "Oh, I am very hungry, so I cook for myself and then I brush my teeth." Maybe those the ones that are not so important, they would it yang bukan yang tidak berkaitan dengan perkara yang disebut, they will not talk about that. Okay, so and the next thing that I want to go is to talk a little bit about the format, and then I want to discuss more about the language. So you can, but at least now you know, it has to be formal. It has to, bukan for informal. Okay, it's formal. It's very straightforward, and then no main-main punya. Okay, tiada main-main, tiada yang bergurau-gurau. Okay, nothing funny. It's not funny. It's very serious and then straight to the point. Okay? Okay, so keep that in mind first. After this, we will come back. All right? Okay, again, if you have if you have questions, okay, even though this is a video, you can still text me. Okay, if you have any questions about any part of the video that you don't understand, please text me. Okay, cari cikgu, tanya sampai faham. I will be there to answer your questions. Okay, now this one is a real life report. Okay, and then just now I have already told you in SPM lebih kurang dia punya soalan-soalan ada beberapa jenis, right? And these are the more common one yang sekolah punya, because you are a student kan. So these are the more common ones. And this one will be what I will focus on today. Okay, so again, I start with the format first, the easiest one. How to write a report. Okay, the most basic package, okay, most basic, we start with apa yang sekurang-kurangnya mesti ada. That will be a title. Okay, in this report just now, dia tiada title lah, sebab semua yang pergi buat report polis memang mengadu lah. Okay, but sometimes they will probably put a topic here or somewhere. I don't know, I'm not sure. But for a school or report for principal, we need a title so that when people see it, they straight away they know ini pasal apa. Okay, so you need a title and then you need a name, dari siapa, reported by who. So normally it's your name lah, right? It's your name here. Okay, then we will have date and time and venue. Venue is place, ya. Venue adalah tempat. So these are the things that we said from here, from here, that we need to include. Okay, kenapa teacher letak bracket? Okay, because sometimes it depends, right? Sometimes it depends. Kalau soalan minta, you have to write it here, right? You have to write it here together with the title, your name, and then your time, your venue. venue, right? And then you can start your essay. Okay, that's one way. That is one way. Okay, put it, okay, put it here first. But sometimes you can also put it up there. Okay, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. It's not so it's not so specific. Yang penting ada. Okay? But okay, venue. But most of the time, actually, you can just put it in your essay. In your essay. Okay, what do I mean by that? It's just like your police report just now. Dia letak sini ada masa yang dilapor. Di sini dia letak dia punya kejadian dia. So what I mean by that is you can always put your date in your intro. In your intro. Say on the 5th of May at about 2 p.m. Yeah. So 5 Arif went to the beach. Okay, this kind of things. So it can be in part of your intro. Okay, this is not, there's no specific way to do it. So to make it easy, I will suggest you to put it in your intro lah. Okay, unless okay, kecuali kalau soalan ada minta itu kamu spesifik di atas. Okay, I will tell you what I mean by that later. Yeah. Okay, so for now you can use that. So basic title report. So then here you get format 1 marka, format 1, format 2. Okay, you can always count in the question format sama ada 2 marka ataupun 3 marka sahaja. Yang lain bahasa. Okay, so that's why I said to you, it's very important to know the language. Itu format, you get 2 to 3 points. Okay, what do I mean by that? Okay, kita tengok satu contoh soalan. Contoh soalan. Okay, so okay, this one I leave it. You come to see this question. Yeah, this is a past year paper, I think. Maybe 3 years ago, something like that. Okay, I want you to look at the question. What do I mean by itu soalan akan minta? You can tengok itu soalan, lepas tu kamu boleh tahu berapa markah format dia. Okay, so this is what I mean by that. Okay, so soalan minta kita tulis for a report to principal, okay, about ways to solve the problem. What is the problem? Late to school. That is the problem. Okay, so this is your topic. Okay, how to see how many marks for a report format. Then you want to go down to the bottom part. You see, when writing the report, you must use the appropriate format. You have to write to the principal, format 1. Provide a title, format 2, and give your name as the writer. So you know in your answer, you have to do this one, you have to do this one, you have to do this one. Barulah kamu akan dapat 3 markah. For format, for full format point. Okay, like I said, it's either 2 points or 3 points. So when you see a question like this, okay, you know you need to go back to 1, 2. This one lagi for principal kan? So you need to add before that to Mr. Go Wei Hon. Okay. So you have your 1, 2, and then your number 3. Okay. Do you understand? You understand? Okay, so it depends on the question. Depends on the question, apa permintaan dia. So dia akan nyatakan berapa yang diperlukan. So because you have the principal, your title, and then your name. So you need to give them 1, 2, 3. And then you start your essay. Right? Does it make sense? Okay, so markah format sekurang-kurangnya mesti ada 2. Kadang-kadang dia minta 3. Terpulang kepada soalan. Okay, so format, that is why I always remind you, jangan main hafal tapi baca soalan. Inilah sebab dia. So kita tidak tahu apa permintaan soalan yang spesifik dalam soalan itu. Okay, so format is actually the easy part. The difficult part now is this, the language. That is why I keep on telling you, you mesti pandai beza cara dia punya style bahasa dia yang diminta itu macam mana. Okay, what do I mean by that? Okay, now I will go to the language part. Okay? Okay, again, if you have any question about the format, text me in WhatsApp, ask me all the questions you want. Okay, moving on to the language. Okay, what do I mean by the language? Right here, I said, okay, I go with this one. Okay, number 1 is we need to use past tense. Okay, sebab kenapa? Sebab sudah berlaku kan? Okay, so everything that you do, semua dalam versi yang sudah berlalu. We went to the beach, we departed, we started our journey. Okay, everything is in past tense. We went, we started. Okay, this is actually yang kamu boleh lagi faham sikit. Okay, but passive voice is something that you need to take time to do a little bit of thinking. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Okay, hold on. Okay, so these are the examples of passive language that I said. Okay. Okay, biasanya yang aktif, we will say Miss Lim divided the students into 5 groups. Okay, Miss Lim pecahkan pelajar-pelajar itu kepada 5 kumpulan. But dalam report, kita sentiasa ataupun selalu guna bahasa ataupun ayat-ayat yang pasif, yang terbalik. Contohnya, the students, kita tukar macam terbalik dia. The students were divided into 5 groups. Okay, pelajar pecahkan kepada 5 kumpulan. So, di apa? Contoh yang kedua, they postpone the meeting to 10 a.m. Okay, mereka kasih tundakan meeting itu kepada jam 10. So bila kita tukar kepada passive, we will write something like the meeting was postponed to 10 p.m. Postpone, telah ditunda. Di apa. So you realize dia punya cara ayat yang dalam versi pasif ini, dia dapat membawa satu tone ataupun satu mood yang lebih serius. Okay? Dan dan satu lagi sebab, it's because bila kita melaporkan sesuatu, inilah cara yang kita akan guna ataupun kita akan guna ayat ini setiap kali kita lapor sesuatu. Okay? You use jugalah yang aktif punya. Tapi dia memang akan ditambah dengan ayat-ayat pasif ini, okay, untuk menunjukkan keringkasannya ataupun menunjukkan dia lebih terus terang. Okay, it's the feeling that you need to feel. Okay, when you compare, bila kamu bezakan di antara for example, saya makan dua mangkuk nasi. Okay, it's very pasar, it's very informal. But when you wanna feel a bit more macam serious sikit, you will tell your mom or someone and say, okay, nasi itu saya sudah makan. Okay, it's like you report to them saja, maklumkan sesuatu. Okay, so the third example is someone ordered 45 books and magazines for the reading room. So this is normal lah, aktif, biasa-biasa. Okay, macam neutral lah, right? But when you read this, the passive voice, a total of 45 books and magazines were ordered for the reading room. Okay, if you want the easiest way to think about this is you just imagine when you watch the news on TV, kamu cuba kaji dia punya ayat yang diguna. Banyak ayat adalah dalam pasif, susunan pasif. Okay, contoh. Okay, satu kereta merah telah dijumpai di kawasan perumahan Tanjung Kapur. Okay, you will hear this kind of language used in the news, radio. Okay, mereka lebih kerap menggunakan ayat-ayat pasif ini. Okay, mungkin ini adalah cara mereka melaporkan sesuatu benda yang telah berlaku, tapi mereka tidak ada kaitan dengan perkara itu. Okay, but again, it's the feeling that you want to catch. You know, you want to check around you when you read the news in the newspaper, online pun boleh. You watch TV, you listen to the radio. Okay, cuba kamu tangkap ayat-ayat mereka. Okay, the last one, they gave us 2 apples each. So we were given 2 apples each. Okay, so a lot of language in terms of passive, active, you have to be sangat-sangat tahu lah. Okay, ada bezanya bila kamu tulis report. Okay, we want to look at the sample text. Is it big enough? Is it big enough? I hope it is. Okay, let me just see if I can make it bigger. Okay. All right. Okay, you see, this is a sample, but I never say it's a good sample, but it's a simple sample that we can kaji together. All right, you have the title. Okay, title. And then let's look at the content. Okay, this is paragraph 1, paragraph 2, then paragraph 3. Okay, we go paragraph by paragraph. Okay, we look at the first one. It was a bright Sunday morning on the 22nd April 2012. Ada ada tarik, ada hari, ada nombor ahli, pergi ke mana, buat apa. Okay, simple. Just an intro tentang lawatan ni. Okay, orphanage, rumah sayang ni rumah anak yatim. Okay, so ada masa, ada hari, ada jumlah orang, tempat di mana, ada siapa yang menjadi penasihat. Okay, adalah siapa dan siapa. Okay, so tiada bunga-bunga, semua straightforward. Okay, terus saja masuk isi-isi yang berkaitan dengan rombongan itu. Okay, and then you want to look at the tenses. You want to look at the language. So you have past tense. Okay. Past tense. Past tense. Okay. So you can see apa yang sudah berlaku is in the past. Right? Okay, that's a language. Okay. The school bus arrived at the venue at about 10. Okay. Dia bagi tahu the matron, Mrs. Edwards, was there to welcome us. The orphans had lined up. Okay, this is a different tense. Let me explain later. In the hall waiting for us, the welcome we receive. Okay, again, dia punya ayat, kamu tengok ada lain sikit. Okay, welcome yang kami menerima dari mereka adalah sangat warm. Okay, if you look at this one lagi, the teacher advisor who accompanied these caring students were Jenny Ling dan John Koo. Okay, dia macam ada terbalik sikit, because normally we will say, Jenny Ling and John Koo accompanied these students. Okay, but they switch it to a different way. They will tell you, okay, guru penasihat yang pergi adalah siapa. Okay, you see the difference? They don't say Jenny Ling dan John Koo membawa mereka ke tempat itu, but they say guru penasihat yang bersama-sama dengan pelajar itu adalah Jenny Ling dan John Koo. Okay, different type. Okay, sama juga dengan sini. The welcome, sambutan yang kami terima adalah sangat touching and warm. So they don't say, they welcome us with open arms. Okay, they will say, okay, benda itu adalah macam mana? Benda itu adalah macam mana? Okay, the orphans, okay, anak-anak yatim tu headline up telah buat apa. Okay, this is a different type of tenses that you can use. Okay, past tense telah. Okay, telah. This is what we call perfect tense. Had plus participle. Okay, I know many of you don't understand this one, participle, but just keep that in mind first. Kalau kamu tidak dapat, you WhatsApp me. Okay, so this one untuk menunjukkan yang telah buat apa. Contohnya, I had taken 2 apples. Saya telah mengambil 2 apel. Okay, so you can use that. Mereka telah berbaris di dewan untuk menunggu kami. Okay, I continue first. Again, past tense, we started off with an ice-breaking session. Then we taught them how to make paper cranes, okay, which was stuffed into a lovely glass bottle. It was a lot of fun, especially towards the end. As the performers, we witnessed one of the orphans, June, dancing to a hip-hop song, and 7-year-old Barry sang a Japanese song. Okay, so I don't want to ask too much from you. Yang paling basic, you want to remember this is past tense. Okay, past tense. Everything is in past tense. Okay, the children were really adorable. There was a little boy, Rick, who stuck to June and liked sitting on her lap. There were other volunteers there on that day too. There was one group of people who gave them haircut. Another group of volunteers, sukarelawan, gave them tuition lesson. So it's dia macam satu senarai. Dia buat apa, dia buat apa, dia buat apa. Okay. In this sample, dia tiada guna passive. Okay. I will show you later with other sample. But before that, I want to look at the conclusion. Okay, conclusion, you see, the trip ended with a lot of hugs, goodbyes, and a huge group picture. Dia tidak banyak huha-huha, banyak ataupun huraian di permulaan ataupun penutup dia. Okay, you don't see ayat-ayat yang macam yang bermula dengan yang macam I wish I wish I wish I can stay here, ataupun dia tidak terlampau emotional, terlampau emosi sangat. Okay, dia guna satu ayat dan dia macam satu kali dia bagi tahu apa yang telah dibuat di akhir dia punya lawatan tu. Okay, so ada hug, ada goodbye. Okay, dia tidak buat ayat yang we say goodbye to them. Okay, itu ada sedikit terlampau informal. Okay, dia tidak. We hug them, we say goodbye to them, and then we took picture with them. Okay, tidak. Tapi dia guna, okay, ada sikit passive juga lah sini. The trip ended with a lot of hugs. Oh, tidak passive sini. But okay, you get what I mean, ah? Dia satu kali dia bagi tahu apa yang telah berlaku di hujung tu. Okay, then dia bagi satu, overall it was a great and enjoyable experience. I think some of us are already thinking of visiting them again soon. Okay, so it's the yang susah ni report ialah dia ada banyak style yang kamu boleh tulis. But I want you to remember just a few things. Okay, use past tense and then try to be formal. Yang kamu rasa formal. Okay, we can only do this because I cannot tell you everything, and then you don't know, you get confused. So what I want you to do is you make sure everything is in past tense, and then you just imagine kalau orang yang lapor news, how would they write the sentence? Yang lapor news macam mana? Yang serious, formal, laporan di sekolah yang cikgu buat macam mana? Okay, cara-cara mereka membuat ayat itu. I want you to imagine that, okay, in your work. Okay, just now I said I want to show you the passive kan, so I clear this. I share this with you. Okay. 1 second. Okay, let me look for a sample. Okay. Here. Okay, this is a trip to Pulau Redang. Okay, what I meant by passive here is after lunch, we were sent to our designated chalet. Kami dihantar ke tempat tinggal chalet. Okay. Okay. Lepas tu, the squids we were given, okay, sotong kami dibagi sotong untuk tangkap ikan kah, fishing. Okay. The squids we were given prove effective, sangat efektif, dapat tangkap. Okay, and then yes, so these are the types of language lah. Memang tidak banyak. Again, majority akan dalam past tense. Okay, but I want to show you this supaya you know you can try. Okay, this is the first time, so I'm not asking too much from you. You can try to have past tense. You can try to have where is it? Past tense, passive voice, and if you could do that, then you have past perfect. Past perfect, yang I had participle. You know what is participle? Participle is go, when, gone. Gone adalah kategori participle. I had gone to my school. I have eaten participle. I had taught, ajar, teach, taught. Okay, so priority number 1 mesti past tense. If you can, you throw in some passive sentences, and if you can do this, this is the best lah. Okay, so ikut level masing-masing. If you think okay lah, I want to try past tense first, the level 1, okay, level 2, level 3, right? So I'm telling you, I want the format. Okay, I want the isi yang menggunakan past tense, sedikit ayat pasif, dan kalau ada, boleh letak yang ini yang terakhir ni. Yang terakhir ni dia bermaksud yang telah buat apa. Okay. Kami telah membina camp di tapak mana. Telah. Okay. Pasif di apa. Telah buat apa. Okay. Yang ayat-ayat dia membawa maksud begini. Di sinilah dia punya kegunaan dia. Lain-lain dia punya maksud. Passive sama yang had plus participle. Okay, so I think that's all. Kerja mesti ada. Okay, so this one is this one. Okay, once again, I will share it in your group chat so that you can see this, and then I will give you some time because this time I want a full essay dari mula sampai habis. Format apa. Okay, again format you see memang sudah dinyatakan dalam dalam soalan. Okay, and then the content point macam biasa, you want to know kalau format dia ada 3. Okay, kalau format dia 3. Okay, this is format then you will have 3 points for format. Then content will be 12 untuk jadi 15. Okay, bahasa sentiasa 20, jumlah 35 untuk soalan bahagian A. So you want to count which one is the content point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You see? Ngam-ngam punya. So 12, you want to think macam mana saya letak bezakan perenggan dia. Okay? Macam mana? Ini intro kah? Begini kah? Begini. How many paragraph do you want? Okay? So, tiada jawapan yang betul. Cuma pastikan dia punya flow, okay, dari mula sampai habis dia rasa senang dibaca. Okay? So, 3 points for formats, 12 points for content, and then this is your work for this week. Okay? Once again, if you have any questions, do let me know. If my explanation is not clear enough, okay, text me, tell me, ask me. I will try to help you again. All right, so, okay, thank you.